International friends, now comes the English translation of our previous video. We're going to work again on a tablet of linear A, and thankfully it's fully preserved. It's on two sides. You can find the reading in the previous video, or you don't need to speak any Greek, and you can also find the signs in the table we have published. We just have to just point out one certain composite sign. There are two or three composite signs in there, but this one has to be specially referred to here. So what you see here is da, se, and the whole thing is sa. So you have to be especially careful when you're reading composite signs, but more or less most of them, they are easy ones. Like this one is ka, the round shape with a cross inside, and sa, ka, sa here again. And you can also see let's say ka, no, the hand, and then pa, these two lines with crossed. So, but the most difficult whatsoever was the first one that I showed you. Okay, let's go to the reading very fast. Two sides, as we said. So, tukan opasu kas, there is tihan opaso gas. Okay. Tihan, the luck, or the fortune, or the destiny, or the fate. Opaso, I will follow. From a verb opazo, I follow. I will follow the fate, gas, of the land. What does this mean? Let's see. There is some military expedition, let's say, and the commander is abiding his fate with the fate of his commanding post. Akaston suki das san. You can't see this R here because of the scripture. Agaston soki das ersan 6. Now Agaston, it's like you enjoy. That's an imperative form. You enjoy soki with corporal power, let's say. Soki. Sokos is the one who is in the Homeric lexicon of Pantasides, is the one who has a lot of powers. Okay. Sokeo, the verb, I am able of something. But so since you are able-bodied, let's say it like that. Enjoy what? Das ersan. Let's say Ersi is, or Ersa in a more Dorian form, is, let's say, the fog, or what stays on, what is left on the leaves of trees, let's say, after it rains. So it's the absolute distillation of beauty. Thus, of the earth. So let's say, you enjoy, since you are able-bodied, the beauties, the beautiful girls of the earth, 6. So he's sending him 6 girls. Massa, the massas, I'm sorry, 4. The mal, I conquer, but it's also like I'm getting married to. The massas, married ones, married woman, another 4. So he's sending him 10 women. 6 of them, they are girls. 4 of them are married women that were taken away from their husbands. Now we have a name, Mamik. You can see this in Palestine, you can see this in places even anywhere between this Near Eastern area. Mamik, Iketi, 5. So Mamik, Iketi, now Iketis is, let's say, the slave. or anyways a slave who is escorting somebody. So there is also an escort of 5 people of this Mamik. And who is that? He's probably somebody who venerated the same gods as the Cretans, and he was coming to the place to pay his respects. And he's in the message so that the preparations will be made for him. Samaria, ye is a particle, it has many uses even in classical Greek, also here. Samaria is from the Samarian places, the place of Samaria, you can see it. So people from Samaria, 4. Admitas, another 4. Now you can't see the D and you can't see the S in the scripture, right? But again, unmarried girls, 4. See here, the massas, the married ones, admitas, non-married, 4. Lalon nymphan, 1. Now, nymphan, let's say a girl, a young girl. Lalon, who speaks? What does she speak? She speaks oracles. She has the ability to speak the future, let's say, to foresee things. So I'm sending you also a girl with the ability to foresee things. This is probably something that is telling him, don't touch her, because she will lose her powers, maybe. Then, lakun ave or ayo, you can't see here in the reading which one it is, but you come there and then yoraka, lachon, having happened to be, and then yoraka, I saw, right? I saw. It should be eoraka, I have seen actually, it's a present perfect, but let's not forget that epsilon sometimes can be replaced with iota. Remember that theos, God, of course, if I'm not mistaken, in Aristophanes, who is imitating the Dorian pronunciation, is sios with a iota, sios. So it's the same ioraka instead of eoraka. I have seen stolon, a fleet, ta ano, ta, it's, let's say, a demonstrative, and it's towards, upwards. So after I happened to be in Avi or Ios, we don't know which name of the city, I saw a fleet coming your way, like upwards. This is the first side. This is what he's telling. He is saying what was, let's say, his decision for his commanding outpost and what his offer to the bigger commander is, and then he's also giving an information that there is a fleet coming your way. Now, this is the first side. The second side, thanati vito akumina athanate. Now, thanati, like thanatos, death. Vito, let come. Let death come where? Towards igumene, let's say. That's something like a place, you can imagine it. Athanate, O immortal, that's a vocative form. Amin, thou, I'm burning Amin, or I'm invading the Amin. Okay? But what does this amin mean? The crops. So you should say, I'm burning the crops. Asur komite limanon feta. What does this mean? Asur, Assyrians, of course. Komite, you see this is with an u, komi with an omega is of course a village, or anyways a place that is smaller than a city and it's being inhabited. So let's say the villagers of Assur, Limanon, they collected fita. Fiome is I'm germinating, anyways. So let's say the crops or the fruit. So those people from Assur, they heard that he invaded a place and he's burning crops, so they rushed to pick up, to harvest their own land before the same thing happening to them. So Hara Stasi, that's just a closing message. So to you, Hara, just like in modern Greek, happiness. Stasi is staying. Let happiness stay by your side. This is it. It's quite interesting that now the linear has a voice. And if it's not Greek, then what it is? Perfect syntax, perfect phonology, Greek phonology, perfect semantics, perfect text coherence. Each sentence makes sense and is in accordance with all the other sentences. I would like to thank our kind photographers, the brothers Kleanthis, Themis and Angelos. And until next time, I wish you all the best.